Hey guys, we are live today on a beautiful Friday. What date is today? February the 4th. And I'm going to call this one Friday, like when we used to do our Friday and dance and party and stuff. But we're not going to be doing any music in this one because I want to leave this live event up. It took me a long time to set up for it because I had to bring some long wires from where the computer is to over here. I've got my keyboard here so we could talk if we have to, and then to set up the lighting and the camera and everything. And I absolutely forgot how to set up all these wires. There are like 3 wires that has to come over here. One to the mic, which I hope is working. Let's see if somebody comes in and let me know. Can you guys let me know if the mic is working? Whoever's in the room, there's one person here. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. 2 people in the room. Can you let me know if the mic is working? Because I can't hear it. Let's see if I can turn it up. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to know if it's working. You guys are going to have to tell me. So I know this is an odd hour to do this live event, but it was the hour that I had the most energy. This is the time of the day when I have the most energy. It's kind of quiet because Jory's not home yet. Jada's getting ready to go to work. Joshua's just getting his day started. Joe's outside chilling in the backyard with the dogs. And so it's the best time for me to go live. So I hope it works for you. Hi, Sandra, darling. It's working. Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I said, it was a big task to set up. I think I'm going to have to move my computer desk yet again on a different wall so the wires don't trip nobody, because there's wires going there, going to trip somebody. I wish you guys could see what all's going on. Hi, Ramadana, darling. How you doing? How you doing? Well, first of all, I want to show you guys that I got a new shirt, because y'all know that the only time I get new shirts is when I sew those off the shoulder tops, and I usually sew those for the summer. And I very seldom buy new tops. I think I bought 3 recently, the camouflage one and the 2 pink ones. Can I just tell you, the pink ones are hard to keep clean. I don't know what it is about those light pink pants and the shirt that when you wash them, you pretty much have to wash them by themselves with nothing else, because it gets like some oils on it. Something, I don't know what the hell gets on it, but those pink things are hard to keep clean. But I had those 3 new tops, and I went to Walmart the other day, a couple days ago, and I saw this. I'm like, oh, this looks nice, Joe. This is my style, honey child. Hi, Carla. So I got this one. See, it can't button. I wish it could button all the way here, but it's done right there. I might go put a hook and eye or a press stud or something on this to close it a little bit. I don't know, because it's not exposing too much, but it's making it look too much like that. No, her Sandra's birthday is tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we can't tell her happy birthday today and celebrate today and still celebrate it again tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I have a new outfit, and I wanted to come live because I wanted to share with you guys that the feature already came out in the newsletter for the Belize Consulate. This is the newsletter that goes out to the diaspora, for people who are living here, abroad, away from Belize, not necessarily here in California, but here in America. And they say they have 2,000 people that newsletter goes out to. So I hope those 2,000 people, if they're not already subscribers to the show, that they will come over and subscribe to the show, because that would definitely be a blessing to get us to that 100K, right? So I'm about 200 shy of 97,000. So that will leave us 3,000 shy of 100,000. I'm going to leave my subscriber count public for 2 more thousand. But once we get to 99,000 subscribers, I'm going to make it private. And I'm not going to make it public again until I have the button to unbox. So for the next 1,000 after 99,000, it's just going to be private. And then when we get to that 100K and I send away for the button, and the button comes, that's when we'll unbox it. I think that's what we're going to do. Because no use in celebrating when I get to 100K and then we don't have the button, right? What do you guys think? Should I leave it public? What's your opinion? What's your opinion on this? I'm dying to know. And by the way, we want to keep our brother Richard lifted up in prayer because Richard lost his beloved brother today, and they're grieving. Richard's mom and dad, I think the dad's still alive, and they have probably six children altogether. And the way Richard describes their family, they are so very close knit. I wish that I had that in my family. He says the siblings have never had a fight, that they have a conference call that they get on once a week to just get caught up in each other's lives. And man, the mom and dad really did an awesome job in raising those kids because, dang, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like blue. I like blue. I like teal. I like bluish greenish, all that type of color. So, and I think it goes with my skin, like Carla said. I think we look blurry. Do you think we look blurry? I might need Jada. See, I have a really, really good camera. This is a Canon M50, and I just can't seem to make it work for live events. I wonder if it's my internet connection because I see people like Tasha K and Jovi Beauty, and their quality on their live events is off the chain. It's just like if they're making a video. But every time I turn this thing on, I think I look fuzzy and hazy. Is it just my eyes that's seeing that? You have that in us for you. Okay, it's blurry. Joshua, let's see if we could fix it. Hold on. So it is blurry. It's not me, right? Uh, I need somebody to fix it because, yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to come and fix it because if I turn it, I might not fix it better. I might not fix it. When Joshua comes out here. And Joe, of course, the minute, see, this is why the live events are so hard on me because I'm the only one here that's running the show when I'm live. And I know other people do it by themselves, but live events are difficult. There's a lot of technology that you have to know. And then I have no one around me to help me with these type of things because the minute I went live, you know what Joe did? Went outside. I'm like, come on, you just told me that you're going to help me more because you see where I'm heading with this thing, right? So to start off 2022, it already started off different because look, I got featured in that newsletter, and that's a big deal. It has a ring that you can adjust, but if I turn it, Edmund, I might F it up. Because I think you have to sit where you're gonna sit, right? See, I have to get up to turn it and I won't be able to see my face. Joshua, I know there's somebody in here. No. Can you come and focus this camera for me? Sure. Everybody says it's blurry, but I can't reach the lens. I think we need it for the little ring in the front. You could turn the door towards you to see what you're doing. Blurry? Joshua's going to focus for me. Let me look right there so you can catch my eye. It's not getting any better? Oh. There we go.
We'll go on this one.
Is that better, guys? Yeah, Edmund said it cleared up. Thank you, Josh. See? And what he did was touch the button like if he was going to start, like if he was going to take a picture. Remind me again, that's what we need to do, okay? It's not just about the ring. It's about pressing that button, the halfway mark. Like if you're going to take a snap, that's what clears it up, okay? All right, good. So we're good. Edmund, how are you doing? So I want to see if I can share my screen. Let's move this microphone off to the side. I want to share my screen so we can just kind of like, do I want to share? Yeah. God, I haven't used StreamYard like this in such a long time. No, it's not share screen. It is, let's see. All right, so we want to do a Chrome tab. So let me know if you guys can see this. Are you guys seeing this? Hi, Shanice. So I'm going to go back to the Chrome tab so we can scroll really quickly. We're not going to sit here and read this whole thing, but I just want you to see what this thing looks like so you guys can go. I'll put it at my community feed here on YouTube. I've already put it all over my Facebook and on the Facebook page and at the group page, but I'll have to do it here at YouTube. So we're just going to scroll to show you. So this is their newsletter. It comes out once a month. This is for January, but they put it out at the end of January rather than at the beginning. And this is the Consulate of Belize in Florida monthly newsletter. And then you hear from the honorary consul's monthly message. So I guess this is the representative from Belize. I don't know her, of course. I knew the other lady that used to be here because a different political party than the one that I subscribe to is in power right now. So I don't know some of these people. But in any case, they chose me, which is amazing. All right, here we go. Belizean Star of the Month. Let me click over to make sure you guys are seeing it. Oh, thank you, Ramadana. You're so sweet. Thank you, Nan Marie. I received that compliment, child. All right, so it says Belizean Star of the Month, Barbara McNabb Greenwich, and I sent this picture into them. Jory picked the picture. I wanted to send one in where you could see the camera filming me. But Jory said, send this picture better because you can see me more clearly. And on here had my old logo. So Jory had to Photoshop my old logo off of this thing. Thank God for Jory and his skills. So every time I do a big spread like this, I'm going to try to take a new picture so that I can have new updated pictures to send in for stuff like this. And so it reads thus. Let me go back to make sure what you guys are saying. Thank you, Shanice. Thank you, Coffee Girl. You guys are sweet. So when I click away to go read this, I can't see what you're saying, okay? So don't be offended if I don't answer you right away. Let's go back over here. Born in Belize City, Belize, to Rosalie McNabb, née Gomez, and former Olympian Denfield McNabb. You know, my dad was an Olympian, right? He went to the Olympics in 1968 to represent Belize as a cyclist, a bicyclist. It was only 3 of them that went. Okay, so Barbara is the second of 4 children. She attended All Saints Primary School and subsequently completed approximately 2.5 years of high school at St. Catherine's Academy before migrating to America with her family at the age of 15. During her tenure at St. Catherine's Academy, she took home economics classes, and that's where her love of cooking was birthed. After first settling in Hialeah, Florida, the family soon moved to Los Angeles, California to be close to extended family. Barbara attended Thomas Jefferson High School in Los Angeles, California for her senior year and graduated with a 4.0 grade point average. She received a scholarship for music and attended the Eubanks Conservatory of Music and Arts while simultaneously working on a degree in radio broadcasting at Los Angeles City College. Barbara graduated summa cum laude with an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and a certificate in television broadcasting. She had her first taste of entrepreneurship in 2002 when she and her husband started their bottle printing business in Bloomington, California. In 2010, while helping her husband Joe run the print shop, Barbara decided to try her hand at writing and wrote 2 self-published books. One was autobiographical and the other was a cookbook of Belizean recipes. She then created her cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, on the YouTube platform as a means to sell her books in 2018. Barbara decided to redo the Belizean cookbook to improve on its quality. She renamed it Beans and Rice Volume 2 and added more of her family's authentic Belizean recipes in the new edition. Did you notice I didn't bring up nothing about that thieving man? I didn't say that I redid the book because the man is stealing from me, because that's such an embarrassment, and I'm not going to give that man any more clout. I redid the book so I can improve on its quality, and I did. Hi, Adifa. So let's go back into the thing. Shoot, I moved it. Here we go. In 2020, during the shutdown due to the pandemic, Barbara wrote and self-published her second cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, a collection of recipes that features comfort food and better than restaurant quality dishes for people to make at home. In 2021, Barbara, realizing that some people's household had gotten smaller due to the pandemic, decided to write and publish another cookbook, No More Leftovers. That would include the small batch version of many of her classic recipes and the addition of some brand new recipes that she has presented on her popular cooking show. The Bear Pantry Show has been streamed on YouTube for over 10 years and is just shy of 100,000 subscribers. It's also featured prominently on the Facebook platform since 2018 and boasts over 200,000 followers. The show features Barbara as the host, and her husband and their young adult children make appearances. Barbara and her crew teach the viewers in an easy, fun style how to make Belizean dishes and other dishes out of very few ingredients. She's an influencer on Amazon with many video reviews of the products she uses on her cooking show. Barbara says her greatest joy is being blessed with the opportunity to share her knowledge about the food and culture of her beautiful home country of Belize with the world. And they put all my links. We are so proud to call you our star of the month. That is such a wonderful thing for me. Thank you, Carla. Because I mean, I can get featured in a lot of things. Let me click out of this. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, and I'm gonna post this thing at my community feed so you can go sign up for the newsletter, especially if you're Belizean and you want to know what's going on out here in the diaspora or whatever. You know, you might want to sign up for it. You don't have to if you're not Belizean. Okay, so that's why I read it for you guys on this video, and I'll keep this video up. So, my mom in 2016, right before she died, well, she did this Christmas 2015 and she died June 2016. She did this for me. Can you guys see it? That's my old logo. And she did a whole write-up about me, put the family, put everything in there. And she said, I don't know if I'm going to make it with this next bout of cancer. And in life, when you do things, you're going to need to be mentioned or featured in print. She always knew that print was going to be important till the end of time. You know what I mean? And so she says it's not just about the videos. It's not just about, you know, growing the platform to, you know, 1 million subscribers or whatever. It's about the fact that people see what you're doing and they give you your accolades or your flowers while you're alive, because not because you're, you know, so great, whatever, and you got this clout or whatever, but just because, oh, let me take this as blurry. Just because you're doing something that's helping people and people come back and they reward you for that. You know what I mean? Any of my mods, block any of these trolls that come in with these weird stuff. I've just learned that those are things that you want to like I want to go in and block those keywords behind my stuff, because I think it takes you out to something else. That's not nice. The article, Adifa, I'm going to post it in my community feed because it's, and if you guys follow my Instagram, the Instagram is at Bear Pantry Show. I posted a link there with a little piece of the write-up. So the last time I was written about was in 2015, Christmas 2015, when Mommy did this for me before she died. It's not free to put a write-up in the newspaper like this. You know, it cost her money. It cost her about $300 Belize to do this for me. And I remember at the time the kids were like, we could use that $300, right? But Mommy wanted to leave me with this. And here we come almost 6 years later, right? 5 years later, a little bit past 5 years later. And they chose me. I didn't reach out to these people. Like I said, it's not even my political party that's in power. You know what I mean? So I don't think I would ever reach out, because it's like, them people don't know me. But they reached out to me, and when I called them back to say, what do you guys want to do? They were so sweet. They're like, we love your show. We watch you all the time. Your show is such fun. And you guys, the recipe comes out good every time we do it. And it's like, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that you guys try it and the recipe come out good the first time. And I want to hear that you guys are having fun. Because sometimes when I'm editing a video, if the video boring, I'll scrap the whole video. Scrap the whole video. Right, Edmund? Right? That is so true. That is so true. But I'll post the link on my community feed at this channel, Arifa. When I'm done, I'll post the link there so you could go click on it and read it. And if you want to subscribe to their newsletter, you can. If you're not Belizean and you don't want to subscribe to it, that's okay. You know what I mean? Hi, Diane, darling. Yeah, so I'm humbled. I'm really humbled. And you guys know me, I'm not one of them big-headed people. Even when I used to sing publicly for big functions, when one of the prime ministers that belongs to my party was in power, he came here for a big event, and I got chosen. I'm sure my mom had something to do with it. I got chosen to sing the anthems, the Belizean anthem and the American anthem, at every event the man attended. That would be the equivalent as, if an American president, would invite me to sing the anthem to everything he did for a big event that they were having. And so it's hard to sing the Belizean anthem, but I did it. I did it like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday during the day. I didn't do it Saturday night for the big dance because Joe says it was too much. Joe says they were taking advantage of me because they wouldn't even let me into the dance for free. They wanted me to pay to go into the dance and still sing the anthem. Joe says, screw that. At some point, I'm so honored to be asked to do certain things that I keep going above and beyond. And Joe's the one that has to stop me in my track and go, they're using you. Don't let them use you like this. And then the Sunday, I did the anthem for the last event. So it was a big deal. I have the pictures on the wall down the hallway. You made milk breads and they came out fantastic. That's so cool. Hi, Lisa. Long time no see. Hi, Lisa. How's the family? So, you guys give me a second. Just let me check on Joe, right? He's in the backyard, but I still check on him after the whole collapse thing. Hold on. Hey, are you okay? Thanks for waiting, guys. He's outside sleeping in the sun. He's in one chair. He has his feet up on another chair, and he's sleeping. So I had to make sure. He hasn't had any more trouble since that incident a couple of weeks ago, but we're still checking on him. Shh, he doesn't know it. So, yeah. So it's really, really cool. Remember, this is the last day. Today is the last day that we're going to be using StreamYard, to where you're going to see my logo. That's why I said, let me do a good video and leave it up. And after that, you're going to see the StreamYard logo, and we only have 20 hours to use for the month. But we'll figure it out. I don't want to pay for any more StreamYard until I see if I'm going to be doing these live events, because the live events are very exhausting. And sometimes it's hard to stay on course. I don't want to do live events where I'm cooking, because then I would have to have the item ready and then just show you how to do it and then take it from the oven or the stove prepared already. Because if not, the live events are going to have to go long, and it's kind of hard to set up. If I move my desk over there on that wall, it might be easier to set up to do a cooking show every now and again live. But it's a difficult thing for me to do, because I have to have somebody run the camera for me. You know what I mean? So I was just checking on you, boo. I'm sorry to wake you. I was just checking in on you. I'm sorry to wake you. You were sleeping, and none of your dogs were next to you to guard you. Wednesday's inside and Cora is somewhere. The winds have not stopped blowing all week. We haven't been able to ride the bike all week, which sucks. I found out that when I don't exercise, I don't feel well. I got to get out there and exercise. Jory has a lot of gym equipment in the garage, but I don't know how to use any of them. So I think when I'm done with this, I'm just going to put on some music and dance just to get moving, because this stupid wind doesn't want to stop blowing every single day. If it's not gusting up to 35, 40 miles an hour, it's gusting up to 70 miles an hour. It has not given us a break. You can't even go outside to fix the roof. You can't fix the fence that's coming down. If you open the car door, you have to hold it because it's going to whop you in your face. Joe's getting some vitamin D. He likes to be outside in the sun. He's like a lizard. He likes to be in the sun. So I was telling Sandra a little bit earlier today that sometimes I get frustrated about doing YouTube, because I've been at it so long, 10 years. I think any job that you do for a long time, it'll have its good and bad points, right? So sometimes I get, because I've been telling you guys since like last year, no, the year before, October 2020. Since like October 2020, I started to feel like I'm just gonna give up on YouTube. I just can't. And I try so hard. I saw somebody reach their 100,000 goal, and she was telling her viewers that it took her so long. She says it was a long process for me. She just joined YouTube in June of 2018. June 2018, that's not long, girl. I've been here since 2011, and there have been people who have been here longer than me, longer than 2011, and still didn't hit 100K. So stop it. Stop complaining. But sometimes I feel like I want to give up because it's such a hard job to do. It's not just about getting pretty and smiling and making a video teaching how to cook. You have to, first of all, you have to come up with the idea. And usually I cook what I want to cook. That's why you don't see me do too many vegan things and keto things and just other weird recipes. I don't try them because these are ingredients that I don't buy normally in my house. If you notice, I don't do a lot of soul food, right? This stupid ice cream man will get me demonetized. Every day this fool pass here to sell and nobody to buy. So oh, you just missed a part, Robert. I'm going to leave this live event up so you can rewind it later. I was just showing a feature that they did on me in a newsletter, a Belizean newsletter. No, 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 Diane, I'm not going to give up. I'm telling you guys how I was feeling. No, I'm not going to give up, guys. So I felt that way since October 2020, and I never hid it from my viewers, but some of my viewers hold it against me. Some of them will say, oh, you want to give up. I feel like you need to be honest. I feel like the reason why a lot of people off themselves, I'm not going to use the S word, is because they're not honest with people about how they're feeling. And I feel like you need to be honest. So I went through that from 2020, October 2020. And then I started to like come out of it. It took me like a year to come out of that feeling where it's like, I just want to finish. I'm tired of making these videos, nobody's watching them. And then you get people that come into your thing and they throw shade or they throw phrase and they say stuff like, you've got 90 something thousand subscribers and you only get 300 views to your video. You must have bought those subscribers. You don't know how I want to punch people in the face when they tell me that. First of all, I wouldn't even know how to start buying a subscriber. And I would never do it because even if I got away with it, let's say I did it and YouTube didn't know that I did it just to boost up the numbers, I would know. And that's the main reason why I don't steal, because I would know. I don't cheat in anything that I do. I don't cheat on my taxes. I don't cheat on my husband. I'm not disloyal to my friends. I don't cheat in YouTube. I don't buy views, subscribers, likes, nothing. I get these things the organic way. And that's how I like to live my life. You know what I mean? What is this person saying? I'm almost there. Teresa. I am 200 shy of 97K. And then that will put me 3,000 shy of 100K. And I was saying earlier that when I get to 99,000, I might just hide the subscriber count. And then when we get to 100,000, I'll wait, to make sure I got there, because sometimes you'll get there and then you lose a few subscribers. And then I'll submit for the play button from YouTube. And then when the button comes, that's when I'll reveal the number and unbox the button. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Hi, Rob. Belated birthday greetings to you. I saw you were celebrating your birthday the other day, and I love the cake, by the way. Claim it, Sandra. Claim it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Should I hide the subscriber count when I get to 99,000? It's going to be another 2,000 subscribers before I hide it. Should I hide it on the last leg of it, or should I wait till like 99,500 to hide it? And just wait for 500 more. What do you guys think? I'm going to go by your guidance, okay? It looked good. They said it was gluten-free. It looked good. I'm in my 4th week of the crap that they have me doing for my stomach, Rob, and I couldn't make it through the 4th week, what they wanted me to do. So I just quit 2 days in, and I'm going to start fresh on week 5 with what they want me to do for week 5. You think I should hide it from now? Shut up, Rob. Rob says 99,990. You guys, Robert, my theory was, and I don't know if I'm right, my theory was every time I mention my subscriber count, I have some haters that will unsubscribe. And I think they're family members. I really do think of family members. And they'll unsubscribe. I'll get to like 90. Let's see what I have right now. I'll get to 90 whatever, blah blah blah, and I'll talk about it and I'll go back and I'll lose 5 subscribers. I swear to you. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I have so many screens open on this drafted thing. And share week, and have a share week for everybody to share. Okay, how does that work again? She says, redo my very best dishes and have a share week for everybody to share. Okay, what do I do about the share week? Do I just tell them to share? Because good Lord, I tell them to share and they don't want to share. Tell me how to do that, girl. I don't mind redoing my best videos. I really don't. Okay, so I have 96,804. 96,804. Are we talking about it? When I turn around, I might have 96,796, right? So we're like 196 shy of 97,000. We're getting there. We're getting there. So that was my only thought process. I was looking at some other people that were talking about that, why they hide their subscriber count and so on and so on. Thank you, Somkalchik. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's such an honor because the political party that's in power is not my political party. And I'm sure they know because in Belize is so small, you know who belonged to what party. So for them to choose me, they transcended politics. You know what I mean? And they came and they chose me, and that feels special. This is the first feature of the year 2022. This is setting the standard for how my year is going to go. So I have a cousin that she prophesies, and she said she had a vision of me yesterday and that she saw me doing something. I think she said she saw me catering an event for Sherry Shepherd that was going to bring me into my future. I think the prophecy is a little bit off because I don't see me ever catering any event. I don't like cooking for catering. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But I can see me being asked to cook alongside Sherry Shepherd on this show that she keeps hosting. You guys, am I thinking too big? I don't think she really has the power to invite who she wants to invite in the way of like nobodies. In the way of nobodies. And I say that to mean that I'm not a public figure like an actress or a singer or a rapper or whatever, right? I'm not Martha Stewart. I'm not Snoop Dogg. I'm not Layla Ali, these big name people that do cooking. I'm not those people. And so I don't know that she has the power to ask somebody like me to come to the Wendy Williams show when she hosted again. And she is hosting again at the end of February. I knew that well in advance, but I noticed that she didn't have it public at her Instagram, so I shut my damn mouth. Whatever she tells me, and I don't see it public nowhere, I shut my mouth. That's how I'm operating. I shut my mouth because maybe I wasn't supposed to say anything. I received the prophecy, but I don't want to cater. I don't want to cook. Yeah, it'll be a step into my future. What I want to do is cook, like to be a guest on whatever show, the talk show, a cooking show, whatever. Honestly, guys, what I would like is to do some type of collaboration with a pioneer woman. Can you guys make that happen for me? I don't know what to tell you what to do. I figure that you have to hit her up at Instagram. She has an Instagram that she's very active on. And I really think she's the one that runs her own Instagram. Now, I don't want you guys to go there and bombard the lady like stalkers. But if you could pop in every now and again, follow her on her Instagram and pop in and go, hey, there's this cook on YouTube that I follow and she absolutely loves you. She buys your cookware and all this stuff. And she really loves you, and we'd like to see a collab between the both of you. It could be a virtual collab. This lady does this stuff on her ranch. I'm sure she doesn't want to bring random strangers up to her ranch, to put herself at risk, but we could virtually collab. If there's somebody that you'd like to see me collaborate with also, but let me stress that they have to run a clean show. I like, you guys know, I cuss in my everyday life, but I don't cuss on my videos that I leave up. And that's because I want brands to know that I'm brand friendly, right? So if that person's a cusser on their show, it might be hard for them to not cuss while we're doing a collaboration. And I don't know how I'm going to edit all of that out. So I kind of stay away from the cussers. And if they cuss, but they know how to conduct themselves by not cussing, in front of influential people, then I can do it with them too. Because I don't cuss in front of the preacher. I don't cuss in front of my elders. I don't cuss in front of people that the politicians I meet and the actors and stuff. I don't do that. You know what I mean? Be a guest. All right. Yeah. That's my cousin called me when I sent the feature to her. She said, "Oh my God, I had a vision of you yesterday." And blah 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 blah. And I'm okay. We've been to a few of Sherry Shepherd parties, and she will usually have the party catered, but then she will usually have where you can also bring something to the party. And every time I go, I take my simple chocolate cake. We take what's the next thing that we take? The cold macaroni salad, the simple one that's just made with onion, sweet relish, the boiled eggs chopped up inside, and mayo and mustard. That simple one. We'll take that, and we normally take something else, like a meat dish. I don't remember what the meat dish is that we took though. I think maybe Joe did stew chicken. It might be stew chicken. But we have our things that we'll take to people's potluck. We never take one item to a potluck. We're not the kind of people that's going to show up with just a chicken dish, or we'll take rice and beans and hope that they can figure out how that's going to go with the program, because rice and beans is dry. So you're going to need something wet to put on it. You know what I mean? We don't do that. Josh, do you remember what we took to Sherry Shepherd's party the last time when we met Stevie Wonder? We took the cold mac salad, the chocolate cake. What was the third item? Was it some type of meat, right?
Wasn't meat. Wasn't it chicken or something?
Stew chicken, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, the stew chicken. Moderators, get rid of this person putting this stuff here. Those things, I found out that I have to learn how to block those. I'm gonna start blocking those behind the scenes, because they take you elsewhere to where you could get a virus. So don't play with these trolls that come in. Yeah, so I definitely don't want to have to cater. It would be too much work, too much cooking, too much serving. Oh God, no. But I would love to stand right next to her and cook alongside her, just like she did when she came to my house. You know what I mean? And for the people who are new to the show, I didn't know Sherry Shepherd before she came to cook with me. My mom had gotten the dire results again for a third time, that the cancer had come back. And I wanted to do a big overture for her just in case she didn't make it. I wasn't sure she was going to pass. And I was honest, and I told Sherry that in Periscope. And I really persisted. I didn't become a stalker, but I didn't ask one time and got no once, and then did not go back again. I asked her about 3, 4, 5 times. And then she was like, "I don't know how to really cook though." And I'm like, "You don't need to know how to cook. This is about you and your personality and your sense of humor and the beauty that's within her." I really liked her, as a comedian. Well, they don't call themselves comedians. They call themselves comics. As a comic, I really liked her. And I figured I could get her to come because she was always on Periscope. And I would go in there, and you see the things that I'm talking about on my podcast? That's the kind of stuff that I would tell her. Like, she would say, "Man, I want to find somebody good to love." And then I'll say, "Well, you're going to know proof of love when you have the 3 Ps." And she would say, "3 Ps? Bear Pantry Show, what the heck does that mean?" And I'll say, "Provision, promotion, and protection." That person has to do all 3 for you. That's why whoever I've cut off communication with out of my life right now, I don't even hate these people. Josh, easy. I'm going to leave this video up. I don't hate these people. They just did not provide the 3 Ps for me. They did not promote me. They did not provide for me. And provide for me don't have to mean money, right? It could just mean what you guys are doing right now, building me up, right? And then did not protect me. They are disloyal. They did not protect me. So when I see any of those P's missing, I'll cut you loose. We don't even have to be bitter enemies. I'll just cut you loose, because when I have you in my life as somebody that I love and I'm friendly with, I'll provide all 3 for you. Nobody can say a word against you. I'll promote you in everything that you're doing. And I'll provide anything that I can provide for you while you're doing the thing that you're doing. If it's not money, because, I'm not rolling in dough. If I can, like, I've done a lot of things where I've written letters for people. I've written, what do you call the thing? Eulogies. Because that's my skill. I can write. I started off this thing as an author. I didn't start off as a content creator. I started my career off as an author. And then I started to make videos to go with the recipes, and that's how this YouTube thing was birthed. So you were talking about the catering, Robert? No. One time I got invited to the jazz festival in where do they have that? New Orleans, right? In New Orleans. And I was excited to go, and it was just going to be me and Joe. They didn't even tell me what it was going to pay because they said they get a stipend because Belize got chosen as the country to be featured at the jazz festival that year. And it was in 2015. No, it was going to be in 2016. I remember it was a few months before mommy passed. And when I didn't get to go after all, I was so disappointed at first, but later on I understood that if I went, I would have missed 10 whole days, 14 days of treasured time with my mom. So God knew best, right? But at that time, I was panic stricken because I didn't know how Joe and I were going to cook all the food that we needed to cook in order to represent Belize at the booth at the fair and have people come and do their little taste test. I did not know how we are going to do that, honestly. It was just going to be the two of us. We were going to be in a strange kitchen and then have to cook so much food for so many days. And so I really started the cold sweat. I didn't tell anybody. And even when they didn't, come back, because they were rude about it, they asked me to do it. I said, yes, I was interested. They told me they were going to come back and tell me what the stipend was. I didn't even say that if the stipend is small, I wouldn't do it. I already said yes. I was so honored to be asked, right? And then they went with somebody else and didn't even have the decency to come back and tell me that they went with somebody else that was local. And that's okay. Blessings to the person who's local and got the feature or whatever. But it's just come back and tell me, hey, after all, we went with somebody local and thank you for saying yes, but maybe in the future we'll consider you. There's a way that you drop people down easy, right? Ease people down. And so I talked to a friend at the time and I told him how panic stricken I was about me and Joe having to go all the way there and cook. And he says, never, ever, ever do that again. You really dodged a bullet this time because you have to realize that you have to travel with an entourage. If they're inviting you to travel anywhere to do anything, that you have to travel with your entourage. It has to be you, Joe, and several of the kids, if not all the kids, or maybe somebody else if one of the kids can't go, somebody else that can help you with the cooking. You can't travel that far and just cook you and Joe. You're going to collapse. You have to know your limitations. And then he said, as a matter of fact, don't cook. Don't cook. You never once said in your business model that you're a caterer. Not once did you say that. You said you're a teacher, you're a content creator, you're an author. You're not a caterer. And so I had to learn that. So whenever people talk about catering, I'm very, very bold. They probably think I'm rude, but I'm very bold. I'm like, I don't cater. I absolutely do not cater. I can't even get the license to cater here in my town. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Carla. You guys like the live because I will leave this live event up. Let me see if I missed any of your comments, okay? I have the mouse is acting crazy on the couch. This is one of my mods, Carla, working hard. And if you guys want to be a blessing to the show, I have my Cash App up. It's at Bear Pantry Show. All donations are greatly appreciated and sometimes greatly needed because it's not cheap to buy food to do for these shows. I have a video that's going to come out at 3:00 today. According to YouTube, the best time for me to release the video is at 2, but we're not going to be done by 2, or we're going to be done right at 2, and it's not going to be enough time. So I will release the video at 3, and it is with the Valentine's Day charcuterie board that Jada did yesterday. That stuff is a lot of ingredients. It costs a lot of money to make, So I don't know what else is going to come for me this year. I saw this girl on the Colbert show last night. She was a pretty girl, same age as Jada, born the same year. She was born in August, Jada born December. And her career started to take off right at the start of the shutdown 2020 because the shutdown was like on March 7th and her EP dropped like on March 27th of 2020. And her career just took off. And she's doing all type of stuff with Elton John. So me and Joe are in the bed waiting to hear this girl sing, right? Colbert didn't let her sing. I'm like, the hell? So I had to go YouTube it. And honestly, I didn't see or hear nothing special. She stayed in tune. She hit her notes and everything, but it's not somebody that I would remember her voice. If I close my eyes and I listen, I wouldn't know her from another singer. And honestly, I'm like, okay, so what's so special about her versus my baby girl? And I'm not the kind of mother where I can't tell you if somebody is better than Jada or if somebody is comparable to Jada, right? I'm not that kind of mother. You know, when Jada used to go for these auditions and we would go in with her and they would have 10 to a group auditioning, if there were, you know, two, three, four people better than Jada, we'd come out and we would know that. And we would address that. Well, I think that one might beat you, but you know what? You did an amazing job. Or I think you were the best one in the room just now. We're very good at speaking the truth about who's better and who's not, right? So, like I said, the girl sang in tune and everything on what I saw, but I was waiting for this like goosebumps thing that was going to happen, the way how they were bigging up this girl. And so Jada was like, you know, some people get out there in the music industry and they have people tweak their numbers. They get out there and act like they're being mentioned, like this mention. They make up stuff. They have a whole team of PR people that make stuff up. I say, child, I didn't know this. Hey, Christine. So I started this like right at 1 o'clock. We're gonna be here for another 15 minutes till 2, and then I'm gonna end it because I really want to leave this live event up, and I don't like them for be too long when I'm leaving them up. So do you guys have anything you want to put in? I'm just in an attitude of gratitude right now because had I not done YouTube, I would not have met the few good friends that I have through doing YouTube. Had I not done YouTube, I wouldn't have been able to work from home. I'm telling you all the good parts now of doing YouTube because you already know why I was burned out, right? So we don't want to live in the negativity. So I wouldn't be able to work from home. And even though I'm not making the kind of money that I need to make, it's not even that I want to make, but I need to make, I see that it's going to come. It's coming. And for anybody to say, if you're doing something for so long and it's not working, quit. All I can say is you quit. Because I'm not going to quit. My mom didn't raise any quitter. All right. So the good part of doing YouTube also is that it opened the door of opportunity for me to do Facebook. And even though Facebook is not fruitful right now, it was fruitful for a time in 2018 and 2019 when I desperately needed it because we had just lost our business in 2017. And Facebook came through at that time. And I'm still going to speak a prophecy over myself that Facebook is going to come through again. They're going to put me in some other program where they're going to boost my show on the platform. Joy, I can hear all that, babe. They're going to boost my show on the platform. And I'm going to take off and get to 1 million followers at Facebook. I'm going to speak that. I haven't given up on Facebook. And if I didn't do YouTube, Amazon wouldn't have found me to be a voice for them, to be an influencer on their platform, to where when I make a video, they post it at the product right away because they trust the video that I've made. And I want you guys to know that at Amazon, I only review the things that I like. If I've bought something from Amazon and I don't like it, I don't review it on my influencers page. I'll go to that product itself and I'll put the star rating and I'll tell why I didn't like the product so that people can beware of, the different pitfalls of the product. But I will not make a video on it because at my Amazon influencers page, the only way I make money is if the customer buys something after watching one of the videos on my page. They'll get cookies for 24 hours. Some companies will put cookies on your computer for 90 days. Amazon does it for 24 hours so that anything that person purchases, even if it's something that I didn't speak about or make a video about, I'll still get paid a little piece of the pie. And just to tell you what you get paid, Amazon sold some camera lens for $125 each. I don't remember how many lenses got sold, but their total came to $2,500 and my total came to $40. So it's not like I'm making buku money, doing the stuff, but it adds up, and it adds up to a little $500 a month, which is a huge blessing. And I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not put videos on YouTube. So I'm really grateful for the platform. I really am. Thank you, Diane. If you enjoy what you are doing, don't quit. I really do, Edmund. I like making the videos. I think sometimes when I feel, because I went through almost 10 years with the same energy. You know what I mean? But I think when I lost my mojo from October 2020 to about October 2021, it wasn't even because of the pandemic. You know, it's just because it's kind of hard when you put up a video and you feel like you're just stoning it against the wall and you don't know if it's going to take off or not. Look at the video that's doing well at the page. It's the ancestry video, the one where I talked about Joe being related to me. And that, because it's salacious, of course, you know, oh my God, she's married to her own husband. People like it. Let's take a look at the video. And YouTube Studio, content, and what I want to do, search, ancestry. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Nobody can see you there.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Just trying to see if the sweatshop was open.
What do you need to sew?
The side of my jeans.
When are you leaving?
10 minutes.
You leaving at 2? Because I'm stopping this at 2.
2-ish.
At 2-ish?
10-ish at the latest.
2:10? I could sew it at 2. I could sew it at 2 o'clock.
I just need the machine, really. It's in the inner thigh.
I could bring the machine out at 2 o'clock. How that sound? I'm going to end it at 2. Exactly at 2. Okay, so that's not the right one. Hold on. I'm like, why is that thing not making no money? Ancestry. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into the analytics. I put up this video on some part of 2020. It was published December the 17th, 2020, right? So it's right at 2 years. And that's the video that has the most views. Can you guys see it? Is the light going to bother it? Right there. You see off to the corner here. That's how much it's made through the lifetime of the video. And that's the video that's doing the best on my page. It's not the cookie. You love the podcast today? I put it up yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. It has 448,000 views, 42.2 thousand watched hours. I gained 2,000 subscribers off of that video. And the estimated revenue, don't tell Joe. The estimated revenue is 3118.67. That's the video that's doing the best at my page right now. That's my top grossing video every month. And I saw another content creator had a video that got 300 and something thousand views, not 400 and something thousand like mine. And that video, throughout the lifetime of the video, in 1 year made her $18,000. So I asked my mentor, what gives? Why did mine only make 3,100 and hers make 18,000? And she said, YouTube pays out more for the content. So because that person was doing content about money, you know, how to make money and stuff, she got paid more. The food content creators, the cooks, get paid a little bit less than that. The mukbangers get paid less than the people who are cooking. And the people who are blogging, like the celebrity bloggers and stuff, they get paid even less. So they have a scale that YouTube uses that I wasn't aware of. You know what I mean? So you can never tell what video you're going to make that's going to do well. But I'm definitely learning how to do the hashtags and stuff like that to try to get me into the algorithm. And I feel I've only been doing it for like a week, but my eyes are like bleeding, you know, trying to stay on this little mini computer, trying to, you know, get this stuff done. I'm going to have to like move around some stuff when I'm done and so I can start using my big screen TV as my monitor. And so I can get things done without having eye strain. My eyes are more valuable than the way this living room looks. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what's going to come this year. I feel like this is the year. I feel like I'm going to come back here and do another live event like this where I'm going to tell you, oh my God, the Pioneer Woman reached out and she said, yes, let's do a collab. Or I'm going to reach out and say, oh my God, you know, Sherry Shepherd said she could invite anybody that she wanted to invite to come cook with her on the show. And they're going to send 2 tickets for me and Joe to fly out to New York to go be on whatever show she's on, if it's her own show or the Wendy show or whatever, because I don't know what the future holds for her, right? And you guys are going to see me on national TV somewhere doing some type of cooking thing. Oh my God, it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. So I'm definitely thinking positively. I'm not, even though I'm a little bit subdued and quiet today, I'm not animated. I'm definitely at peace. I'm grateful. And I feel hopeful again. I feel hopeful again. I feel that for right now, a lot of the people that has exited my life, some of them on their own accord, some of them I have thrown off of my boat. I tell you guys, you know what? I'm going to save that for the podcast. I always say to the guy the story about Jonah and throwing the Jonahs off your boat, right? I'll do that for the podcast. We're going to speak it, right? Melanie, thank you. You guys touch and agree with me. I just can't speak these things over myself and have it come to pass. I need 2 or 3 to touch and agree with me. And I know I got Sandra. I know I got Ramadana. I got Christine. Who else in here? I got Carla, right? I got Edmund in here. I'm sure you guys are touching and agreeing with me. Even when I'm done with people, I don't wish them no harm. I don't sit here and wish. I wish them great success. Because you're falling down on your face. I don't need that to make me happy. To make me happy, all I need is to keep my health. Because can I just tell you something? If you don't have your health, you can't do nothing to help yourself. Imagine if you were in the bedridden, right? Can't even get up to go to the bathroom on your own. Can't even feed your own self. What can you do to affect change in the world at that point? So first of all, we have to claim our health, physical health. First of all, we have to claim our mental health, because you could have all the physical health in the world, be an Adonis, you can lift, you have muscles, this, that, and the third, and then you're crazy. You're not in your right mind. You know what I mean? So first of all, we have to claim our mental health. We have to check on our strong friends to see if they're doing okay with their mental health. But by the same token, you can't let them drag you down. I always remember when Jory was in high school, he was friends with this one girl, and they were friends from 9th grade. The girl was a little bit older than him, so she got her license way before Jory. And she used to pick Jory up in the little truck, drop him home, whatever. They were just super duper friends. And one day we didn't see her anymore. I never met the girl. Just pick up Jory, go, whatever. One day they weren't friends anymore. And I asked him why. And Jory said, she's going down the wrong path. She's smoking weed. She's drinking alcohol. And I'm not with that. And I said, but Jory, she's been your friend forever. Can't you hang in there and try to help her out of these problems that she's going into? And he goes, no. And I said, why? And he goes, have you ever seen a swimmer, a strong swimmer get drowned by the person he's trying to rescue? He goes, they hook onto your neck and they drag you down with them. I'm not going to get dragged down with her. Bye. And that's how Jory is. He'll cut you loose. Right about what? 27 Ave, long time no see. You agree with me, whatever I'm doing? Yeah, Jory cut the girl loose. I don't know what happened to the girl in the long run, but Jory says she's drinking, she's smoking, she's stupid. I'm not here for that. I run a clean life, and I'm not strong enough to try to rescue her. She might drag me, get a hold of my neck, and drag me down with her. What if I'm in a car with her when the police pull her over? What if I get into an accident? Hell no. And Jory was done with that girl. Jory was done. I don't know how the girl turned out. I hope she turned out good. Thank you. I do. You know what? I want to thank. There were 3 people. I don't remember y'all's name because it went straight to Jada. I think one person sent it to me and I had Jada send it to herself. You guys were so generous to Jada the last time when she sang. She did not expect it. And you guys really helped her out that week so she could buy gas to get to work. You guys are amazing. She was so blessed. Jada. I'm going to text you. She was so grateful. And Sandra had given money before the concert. So thank you also to Sandra. Yeah, after this live is done, can you go leave me a comment, even if it's just a little heart or a thumbs up? Because all these things here in the chat, I don't think they count towards the algorithm after the video is up. I will leave this video up because I taped it with my good camera. The first part of it blurry, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna move my computer desk today. That way we could do the live from the fireplace, and then that way I could reach the camera more and figure this stuff out, right? 27 boy, what it going? How you doing? How you doing? Oh my God, I watched this TikTok today, and let me tell you, I almost died laughing. So these are some Jamaican people. So it was very hard for me to understand because Jamaican patois is not as easy to understand as you think. And so there's a cab driver, and he has a passenger in the car, which is a woman in the front seat and a man in the back seat. So the woman is on the phone the whole time in the cab talking to a friend, and she's telling the friend about some other girl that was cheating on the husband or whatever, and the girl got pregnant. I don't know who the baby father is. And so she said, okay, let me get out the cab and I'll continue the story. And the cab driver was like, lock the door, right? And so you have the door locked. He goes, finish the story. And she goes, what do you mean? He goes, finish the story. And he says, because you've been talking from, stop to stop in the story, and now I'm invested, and you need to finish the story. And then he goes, we're invested. And she goes, we? And the guy in the backseat is like, yeah, I was supposed to get out 3 stops ago, but I'm waiting to hear who this baby father is, right? And they wouldn't let her out. He even pulled a gun on her. And then she said who the baby daddy was. And the people were like, oh my God, we thought it was the other guy. And then they opened the door and let her out and go, God bless you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that stuff was so funny because that's how Caribbean people are. We get invested in the story. We'll listen to gossip on the train, on the bus, on the plane. We listen. Look, we might be looking at you while you're talking, but we listening over there to hear what the heck's going on over there. It's so funny. Hi, Marcella. Thank you, Ramadana. Thanks to all my mods for working so hard for me. And a video is going to go up at 3. I don't know if I might premiere it, but the video is going to go up at 3, and it's with that Valentine's charcuterie board that we made yesterday. Yes, Sandra, don't go yet. Sandra, stay. Sandra, stay. Don't go yet. Sandra has to stay. Wait a second. Don't go yet. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get the machine for Jada. You still need the sewing machine? Okay. All right, shut it. Okay. So she doesn't need the sewing machine again, but she's coming. She's coming to say a quick hello. And then a quick goodbye. 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 Well, is this one from Mary Poppins? Our Robin telling princess has very little time to rest. Cheeky. All right, guys. Can you see Jada? Is Sandra still in the room? Let's grab some. Happy birthday to you. That was all right. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. I like your shirt. Pink Floyd. Oh, heck yeah.
Sorry, Sandra. Sorry.
Daddy probably messed with it.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
You can just put it on my chair. I'll put it away for you. As I know you're in a rush.
Ah,
She says, "Oh my God."
Can you give me my
Socks?
Yeah.
Socks? Okay, there you go, baby. Thank you. Yeah, she had to tune the guitar. Joe probably messed with it and it went out of tune. Plus, when the guitar just sits there, it goes out of tune. So that's Joe has had that guitar since 1979, right, Joe? 1979, you got that guitar? Joe has had that guitar since 1979. It's a 1974 Martin D28. It's a really nice guitar. Jada's so blessed. That's why she learned to play the guitar, because we have too many guitars in here. So she says, I'm going to learn to play it. Yeah, Sandra's birthday is tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to do a live tomorrow. So Jada wanted to sing her happy birthday in this live. I'm definitely going to talk with her tomorrow. Need shoes, baby. You can't go there without shoes. Yes. All right. We're going to end the live as soon as Jada goes by.
Can't
Too
go
much
to
activity.
Foxy's either.
I love your purse.
Thanks. Everybody seems to really like
And
it.
it's not because I gave it to you for Christmas. I just like the pattern.
Uh-huh.
Have a
Bye.
great day, baby.
Thanks.
Don't let those people get to you. Remember, you a superstar.
Oh,
Huh?
the stupid one quit last night.
The young one quit?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Is that the one that lost the people in picnic?
Yeah.
Thank God. It's always good when you don't have to deal with stupid.
True.
Oh, I have to tell her, Jada, you have her in tears. I wish that we could do a thing where we had showed up at Sandra's house as a surprise. I'm watching Larry Reed live and he's celebrating his birthday and his mentor showed up at his house and I'm in tears watching this. I like that type of stuff, you know? Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I wanted to keep it at an hour. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for all the love. If you're brand new to the show, welcome. If you have not hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're trying to get to this 100K. We've been trying this for over 10 years, so don't think it's been an easy thing for us. But I've learned that only 0.6% of YouTubers hit 100K. So this is a big milestone for us coming up. If you're new, navigate around the page. I have 1,429 videos here. Man, I have a lot of videos at my site. I see other people that's been in YouTube for longer than I have, and they have maybe 200 videos up. I have so many videos up because it's all cooking and stuff, right? I'm going to do a mukbang really soon. I'm going to release a video at 3 o'clock, and it's going to be the Valentine's board, charcuterie board. And I think I'm going to rest this weekend. I'm just going to try to work on the hashtags. I don't know if I'm going to record anything this weekend. But in any case, I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for sending me all the love. Thank you for anybody who's ever prayed for me and lifted me up. I really appreciate it. And check for the feature on my community page right here on YouTube. I'm going to put it the minute I'm done with this live, okay? I love you guys. Thanks, mods. Thanks for helping me out. Let's end the broadcast. I got to update different things in here too. Shoot, I can't get to it. The mouse don't want to work, guys. That sucks. Okay, here we go. I need like a mouse pad. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend too, all right? Thank you, Rhonda. I'm going to tell her, okay? And if you guys are donating to the Cash App, you let me know if it's for me or for Jada. But she was blessed last week by like 3 or 4 of you, and she greatly appreciated it. The money went a long way for her, okay? Thank you guys so much. See you soon.